Norway is a small country in the northern part of Europe, with a population of 5 million people. It's known for its democratic and peaceful values, and has a very strong support from the government. America has a population of 318 million people, and is one of the most diverse countries in the world. America represents freedom and opportunities, and is known for being the country where dreams come true. As Norwegian students in New York, we wanted to know more about the differences and the similarities between the two countries. More specifically, we wanted to know how the youth compare Norway and America. Do we face the same challenges in our countries? And is the American dream very different from the Norwegian dream? To find out, we asked the American students at Rutgers University and the Norwegian students at Dowling College for their thoughts and opinions.
Well, I've seen a lot in television shows like Sex and the City and Gossip Girl. So mainly, at least in New York, I saw a lot of Upper East Side and basically thought that was New York, but it wasn't at all.
Yeah, I thought it was that they liked a lot of junk food and that eating unhealthy is a part of their culture. They like to eat a lot. Perhaps like the daily struggle that every American, or especially American youth, face. Maybe American students, like applying to college, for example. It's extremely hard and difficult.
I think the imprisonment is the most shocking how they treat their prisoners.
I feel like there's a lot of problems that I didn't know of. Before I came here, I guess I had this idea of America as the country that dreams came true, but
I knew that Norway had a different prison system than we do.
Actually, I think the only thing I knew about you guys is that you had free healthcare. That was pretty much it, because healthcare is a big thing over here for us, the cost. So that was the one thing I knew before.
I was so amazed by the help you get as society from government. I think that was really impressive.
The support of the government, I think, especially because we, as American students, we end up being in a lot of debt.
You guys get funded to go to school. That is huge because we're over here struggling.
College debt and finding a job after graduation.
Debt is definitely a major problem if you're choosing to be a student.
I think we also face not being heard. There's a lot of social problems going on with race and everything.
well, I think it's a growing thought you have to be perfect in every way. You have to exercise, you have to be good at school, you have to do everything.
I think the government can learn a lot from Norway, to be more supportive of their people.
I'll probably say Americans can learn to just be happy, and the government could just learn to support everyone.
I think that America can learn from Norway to be more to see things from different perspectives, and of course I think that they should learn how the Norwegian prisons work and how they rehabilitate their prisoners.
I believe Norway has a much more humane system or model when it comes to incarceration, which I believe the United States should learn more from.
I observe that for us, maybe not to have the same opportunities and the same help that you have from government, that kind of make us to work harder and to appreciate what we are doing.
People in Norway are kind of lazy in the way that they think that they will have a good job anyways.
What Norway can learn from America, I think it's definitely to be more open and polite to strangers on the streets.
Probably just how to be more relaxed, sociable.
I think it's hard to find similarities because it's so different.
Similarities. They're both democracies.
I guess don't know, because like I feel like Norway and the US have like really different like values. Like here it's sort of like trying to make it. There it's start doing what you think is gonna make you happy.
That's a tough question. That's a heavy question. I don't know.
It seemed hard to find similarities between the two countries, but we couldn't help wonder, are we really that different? We asked some Americans and some Norwegians about what their dream was.
The typical Norwegian dream, I think, is to have kids and a good job and an education and get married. It's to have a family, a good job, and be happy.
The American dream is kind of like the same way, but it's like they dream much bigger than us.
Well, I think the American dream is to be successful and rich.
To be successful.
I just want to even if it's just a few people, I want to make a difference.
Be happy.
To be happy whatever I do in life and to be successful.
My dream is to find something I like to work with and do that. My dream is to get a great education and a good job and a house and a family. My dream is to be happy.
Maybe we aren't that different after all. Certainly, our governments have their differences, but when it all comes down to it, it seems like we share the same dreams and hopes for our future.